Hi there, Joka here from A Pocket Full of Happiness. And today I'm going to show you a few projects, mainly focusing on this die here. It's called Peekaboo. It's a cover plate. It's A2 size, so 4¼ by 5½ inches. And then I'm also going to use the Happy Easter and the Frohe Ostern, which is the German version of the Happy Easter sentiment die, and also the two new alpha sets. They are called Disco Solid and Disco Outline Alpha. So I'm starting out by cutting a few of these panels from white heavyweight cardstock, and I am gluing 2 layers together just to create some dimension. And I don't know why I know now why I was doing that. I was wondering why I measured it when I know the size, but I actually measured the width of the X, just so that I knew what paper size I have to cut to put behind this. But the trick here is, my problem is that I want to create a distance between these rectangles and the cover plate. So I am now trying to flip it over and then hopefully everything is in the right spot there. And then I will add some foam tape to my cover plate, or the card panel here. I'm sure there is an easier way to do this, but I just don't have the engineer mindset. So I'm always just working with workarounds, probably. I not only in paper crafting, but in the whole life, I'm always going around about things the most complex way possible. But I get there, I don't mind as long as I figure it out, and it doesn't matter how long it takes. I figure it out, I get from A to B, it's okay. But if you know an easier version, please go about it that way, So that was the first card, and then I'm creating some sentiments here, and I want to use the sentiment with a bunch of colors. And this is something I do often, and it seems that a lot of you did not realize because I got a lot of comments on one of the videos, not on this channel though, about how I do my inlays. A lot of the times I do the first layer from just white cardstock, like here, and then I add the colors on top of the white because it creates a dimensional look, and it's really so pretty in person. So I'm not just inlaying the traditional way, which of course is another option. It's nothing wrong with it. I just really like this dimensional look. And it's also easy because unless your die cut falls apart when you remove it from your cutting plate, then it's not easier, but sometimes it stays together, and then it's easy to glue it on the background, if that makes sense. And then I'm also using the cutout pieces, the white pieces that I had left from the panel, and basically it's gonna be a very similar look. I just trimmed or cut a few pieces of these color cardstocks, and I'm trying to place them. I'm just eyeballing all of this, but I'm trying to place them in a way that the white in between is about the same size. And it's a simple way to go about this, but I don't know, I felt like using up those scraps or cutouts from the other projects. I don't like to waste things. And then I'm gluing this in the middle of those color pieces or rectangles, and it basically gives a very similar look, right, as the other one. And at least I got a twofer. And then add, just as on the other one, I'm adding the sentiment on top. And I'm not even adding anything else. And by the way, when I'm doing this voiceover, I already posted these on Instagram, and I'm really, really happy about your feedback on these, that you really like this cover plate. I'm never sure, you know, often when I like something that I create, very often when I really love something that I made, it just people just don't like it. And it's actually funny because I talk to so many friends about this, crafters, and they all say the same. The projects that are their favorites, they are never very popular, or you know what I mean. I'm sure some of you have the same experience. But anyway, I really appreciate your feedback. It made me really happy. Thank you very much. So back to the card. On this one, I figured I would just use a couple of these pieces, these eggs, and then I wanted to add the sentiment using the new disco alpha. So I'm just adding Easter because that's all I have space for. And then I added a color cardstock behind the outlined die cut. So the solid piece is color cardstock. And I also die cut a white layer, which in the end I kind of offset behind the color piece. I'm not sure why I did that. I just like that look, or I don't know, maybe just to make it more interesting. I tried that version and then I left it that way. Okay, so one tip on the outline alpha, at least that's how I glue my layers. I add liquid glue. I never ever use double-sided adhesive on such a detailed piece, or you know, with thin lines like that. I don't think it looks good. I don't know. It's just my opinion. It collects dust on the sides. I don't like it. So I'm using liquid glue. This is a wonderful glue with a precision tip. So I add the glue to the whole letter or all the lines, and then I tap off the excess on my finger usually, or sometimes on a piece of kitchen towel, and then I don't have excess glue normally. So that's how I go about it. So it you know, if you look at the project close up, most likely there will not be excess glue dried anywhere. I hope that helps. That's how I do it anyway. So these are the projects. I hope you like them. I hope I could inspire you in some way. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you check out the other videos on the channel today. Thank you for being here, and I wish you a wonderful day. Bye-bye.